Technoblade, Tyler Funky, C-Scoop, ARMB, Spifey, Wisp, Huahwi, Existorio. It is very likely that if you have been on YouTube for a while, you have heard of at least some of the people I just mentioned. They are some of the biggest YouTubers on the site, even though a lot of them make totally different content. However, there was once a time where all 8 of them were in the same community, that being the Minecraft PvP community. The Minecraft PvP community has to be one of the most diverse communities in the terms of where their members are in the present day. Dozens of some of the funniest and greatest content creators have come from that community. However, if you were to ask them who their favorite YouTuber was, I bet the majority of them would say that their favorite Minecraft PvP YouTuber was JustAHotDog. On the surface, JustAHotDog appears to be another random MCSG YouTuber from 2015 who got big for no reason besides he hit the algorithm right, then quit after a little bit. But upon looking deeper, you will discover one of the strangest collections of videos by a single person on the site, and a collection is loved by, among many people, some of the biggest stars of this generation on YouTube. Who is JustAHotDog, and why is he so unique? Well, you are about to find out.
About your politics, your taste in music, your regurgitated takes on everything. The clothes you wear or the food you eat. Will you shut the fuck up? It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me.
JustAHotDog, also known as Justin, started out like many kids on YouTube. He saw people like Captain Sparkles playing survival games and wanted in on the action. After jumping around on a few servers, he finally settled on the MC Gamer Network, more commonly known as MCSG. He quickly started up a YouTube channel as well, to go along with his newfound love of MCSG. At the start of MCSG, Justin was, self-admittedly, a noob. He had no clue how to play Minecraft, and even said he did not play single player before multiplayer, and went straight for SG servers. However, he began to get better and better over time, and started making a name for himself in the community, eventually even becoming a moderator. And he kept on getting better and better, and so he realized that he was on the MCSG leaderboards. From there, he kept on grinding and grinding to get higher on the leaderboards. JustAHotDog was even able to peak at number 1 for North American total win leaderboards, a truly impressive feat, and even made it to the 2014 Guinness Book of World Records Gamer Edition.
Guinness World Records 2014. Okay. Open! It's America. Okay. Who's that? Let me just zoom in. It's JustAHotDog. Oh, look how many wins I have. Let's read this. Most wins on Minecraft survival games.
However, he was only able to reach number 3 globally, as there were a few European players even sweatier than him. This pretty much went on for around 2 years. JustAHotDog was just another MCSG YouTuber who just so happened to be one of the highest ranked players on the server. However, it was clear that Justin was starting to get a little tired of just regular MCSG videos. MCSG commentaries were basically the only videos he uploaded to his channel, aside from the occasional chest route or clan war. However, it seemed like as soon as he hit 10k subscribers, he started branching out his content a ton. He started making parodies of popular MCSG tropes at the time, such as making his own cover of Frame of Mind, and a parody of Top 5 Plays of the Week series that were popularized by people like Huahwi, Existorio, and Private Fearless. He also made challenge videos on MCSG, such as trying to get full diamond armor and using a racetrack in one of the MCSG maps as a Mario Kart track. However, his biggest video from this era of his channel was a video called MCSG's Other Gamemodes. MCSG's Other Gamemodes is a video where JustAHotDog plays, or at least tries to play, all of the other game modes besides the SG on the MC Gamer Network. This video was important for 3 main reasons. It was the biggest video on his channel up to that point, not including his texture pack release video, which is kind of cheating. It was also viewed by some of the biggest MCSG YouTubers at the time like Private Fearless and CreeperFarts, who now goes by Ant. The second biggest reason was that it foreshadowed the end of MCSG. I will talk about this more later in the video, but MCSG ended up completely dying in 2016 and shutting down later that year. The biggest reason people attribute to why they shut down was their inability to expand to other games besides survival games. And JustAHotDog's video was a testimony to that. All of MCSG's other game modes had literally 0 players playing them, or sucked so much no one wanted to play them. And when servers like Hypixel started blowing up, which had many different popular and fun games, MCSG was left to die. The last and, in my opinion, biggest reason this video is so important is that this video perfectly captures what JustAHotDog brought to the Minecraft PvP scene, why so many people respected him. At a surface level, this video was just a dumb high schooler ear raping into his microphone playing Minecraft. However, as dumb as this is to say, it was actually making some pretty good commentary on the state of MCSG at the time. This holds true for a lot of other videos as well, like the previously mentioned parodies of MCSG YouTubers. Justin was not afraid to make fun of anything and everything he felt he could make fun of. This video, where he shits on the server he used to try hard and mod for, perfectly captures that spirit. A lot of people will watch this video and either call it cringe or loud, and while that is true, it is still a pretty funny, cringy, loud video.
They give me a furnace, but I can't place the furnace down. Honestly. You know, maybe it's the only glitch. Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Oh my gosh, what the heck am I wearing? A stone sword, leather, and sticks? I'm complete. I don't even know. I'm baffled.
JustAHotDog's new style of videos went on for a while. While it's not to say he stopped making traditional MCSG videos. He still did, but they were less frequent. However, JustAHotDog was about to get his biggest video yet, the release of the Ultimate MCSG YouTuber Hunger Games event. In the video, he goes to brandsteel.com, a website where you can simulate Hunger Games matches. He changed all the characters to well-known figures in the MCSG community at that time. Even today, you could probably recognize some of them. Included himself, Grape Applesauce, Beijing Canadian, Private Fearless, C-Scoop, and more. Despite this video having a pretty simple premise, it was a massive hit. A lot of the MCSG community really liked it. Justin would go on to make 2 more of these videos. The first sequel he made was also themed around MCSG YouTubers, including new additions like Zyper, It's Austin, and I Beat Your Score. He would also make one themed around a different version of Jerome ASF's Minecraft skin, also known as the Bakas, as a result of an ongoing one-sided feud of Jerome's server Nexus, but I'll talk about that later. One last thing I want to point out about this series is something you may have probably already thought of. A few months after JustAHotDog made his first 2 MCSG Hunger Games simulators, Technoblade made his own version. Technoblade's take on the JustAHotDog series blew up, and today it sits at 4.2 million views. I think it is pretty obvious that Technoblade was heavily inspired by JustAHotDog series, as Techno was a big fan of Justin during this time. And he even commented under one of Justin's Hunger Games simulator videos. Even back in 2015, JustAHotDog was influencing the bigger Minecraft community around him, even if he barely had a following. JustAHotDog continued this style of content for a while. He continued making more meme videos, and when he did actually sit down to play MCSG, he would talk about something like his experiences with other YouTubers. However, his biggest video was still to come, but it's important to give some context before I talk about his next big series. At the time, the biggest MCSG YouTuber by far was Huahwi. There was barely anyone else like him at the time. At this point, Beijing Canadian and Jerome ASF had switched to Nexus. While Huahwi's fellow key members like Razor10 or Grape Applesauce may have had more subscribers, they definitely did not have the respect or influence that Huahwi had over the community. Or at least, they didn't at that time. One day, Huahwi just disappeared. For 6 months, Huahwi did not post on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or any social media platform. By that time, he was taking a break for mental health and would be back. No one knew that at the time. Dozens of conspiracy theories sprung up about what had happened to Huahwi. How did the most influential survival games YouTuber just disappear? Well, along came JustAHotDog to find all the answers.
So back to episode 108 and listen to this.
Yeah, just go east, follow this road.
Where does the road lead him? The sun, of course. Now wait for this. What the actual heck is this? Hawaii's moving plot was all a lie so he could fulfill his true destiny, traveling to the sun.
If you are a rational human person, what you just watched probably made you cringe and wonder why minors are allowed to use the internet. But this shitpost of a video went on to become JustAHotDog's most popular video of all time. Other people were able to look over the crude nature of the video and appreciate the broader themes of the video. At the time, there was not really any big YouTuber making commentary on the Minecraft PvP scene, and so JustAHotDog made his videos making fun of MCSG. And this video making fun of MCSG's biggest YouTuber was the peak of his content. This video also helped popularize a lot of memes in the MCSG community. The main quote-unquote plot of the video is that Huahwi got cold hands and had to move to the sun to warm his hands. But somewhere along the line, he was killed by Exploding Diamond, Razor10, MyBoyQG, and Lord Farquaad. After this video, the meme of Huahwi going to the sun exploded in popularity. If you were around in either the Cube, MCSG, or Battleline community between 2015 and 2017, You probably heard hundreds of jokes about Huahwi going to the sun, and this video was the beginning of that. There are even some references to the meme in the comments section of Huahwi's eventual return video as well. JustAHotDog would go on to make this Huahwi video into a trilogy. While the second two are not as popular as the original, a lot of the MCSG community, and even some outsiders, really enjoyed the videos. In the second video, Justin explains how Huahwi came back from the sun by breaking out of hell using his genie powers, and killing all the other MCSG YouTubers, including a cyborg version of himself. This coincided with Huahwi's return to YouTube. However, then Huahwi left for 6 months again in 2016, and Justin finished the trilogy when Huahwi came back from his second break in December of 2016 by uploading a video explaining that Huahwi went to Pluto, and got into a huge fight between his meme army and Robot Huahwi's army. I highly recommend you watch the videos yourself, as even if you don't get all the references to the MCSG community, they are still pretty funny. Jumping back to late 2015, JustAHotDog still had plenty of ideas for videos he wanted to make, and with the release of Why Other SG Servers Suck Mindplex, began the longest running series on his channel. Each video in the Why Other SG Servers Suck series would cover why each server on Minecraft was worse than MCSG in some way. Justin covered 11 servers in the series before releasing the finale, and some of the major ones include Mindplex, Hypixel, ProMC, Nexus, and The Hive. He would also sometimes release a song and go along with it. The videos, while pretty cringy and ear-rapey like his other series, were still pretty funny, and they made some good points against a lot of the servers he was talking about. Even today in 2021, there has not really been a series that has been able to replicate what Justin was doing. There is no Why Other Bed Wars servers suck or Why Other Duel servers suck. But in 2015, there was JustAHotDog and his criticisms of SG servers. While Why Other SG Servers Sucks never became as popular as the Huahwi series, it did have a big impact on the community. As I mentioned previously, JustAHotDog got into a one-sided beef with the Nexus, which was a server owned by Jerome ASF. This beef started after Justin reviewed Nexus for his series, and started making fun of how many different Baka skins he saw. Justin was also banned from Minecraft Central after he made a video making fun of their server. However, the real drama came when he made his video on ProMC. Like all the other servers he reviewed, you probably haven't heard of this one. That's because ProMC was a really small server, but they did one thing to make Justin want to make fun of them. ProMC took a bunch of maps from MCSG without any permission, and used them anyway. This was very frowned upon in the SG community, and JustAHotDog made a video calling ProMC out on their behavior. This led to a beef between not only Justin and the server, but Justin and a YouTuber named F64. Justin and F64 took turns making videos about each other, with Justin against ProMC and F64 defending ProMC. He eventually decided to end the beef, but the damage had been done. In January of 2016, ProMC was shut down for good. While the shutdown was most likely unrelated to their beef with JustAHotDog, the beef certainly did not help the public's perception of them beforehand. After the ProMC drama, Justin was able to remain relatively controversy-free for the next few months until he started up a new series. 2016 was a major turning point for YouTube. Minecraft officially became uncool, and while it was on a little decline already, its public reputation tanked. Edgier creators like Leafius here, iDubbbz, and Grade A Under A ruled the YouTube scene at the time. However, JustAHotDog was supposedly well suited to this new YouTube landscape. He was always pretty edgy, and if you go back and watch some of his videos in 2015 and 2016, they're filled with his style of humor pretty similar to Leafius here. This time period filled with edgy humor and KYS jokes is when JustAHotDog started his new series, Road to Zero Elo on Badline. At the time, Badline was quickly taking over MCSG for the most popular SG server. Not only that, but Badline had a lot more game modes than just SG. Most notably, its duels game mode, called Arena PvP, was blowing up at the time. You've probably heard stories of legends like Dante, Moxie, and Tyler's, and how they became some of the highest ranked players on the server. However, Justin had other plans. He wanted to be the player with the single lowest elo on the server, hopefully reach an elo of 0. He uploaded episode 1 of his Road to Zero Elo series on his channel. From a starting point of 1400 elo, he was able to get all the way down to 745 elo until tragedy struck. Some little bitch boy weasel looking snitch named Alex ran to the Badline forums and reported Justin to the mods, where he was banned for 2 weeks under the assumption he was elo manipulating, meaning he was purposely losing elo, so when he did try, he would gain a ton. JustAHotDog then made a video about the ban, where he makes fun of Alex for snitching, and he also makes fun of people getting mad at him for supposedly mocking competitive Minecraft PvP. This video, while supported by people like C-Scoop and Technoblade, ultimately got Justin permanently banned from Badline instead of just a temporary ban. After that, people were expecting Justin to continue making his half meme, half commentary videos in the Minecraft PvP community. No one had been able to replicate his style in the few years he had been making his content, and people were loving it. If Justin continued to make his commentary videos, it is likely he would have just kept growing and growing. However, that is not what happened. MCSG ended up shutting down in 2016, and I think that probably demotivated Justin from making videos, as his favorite server was gone. Justin ended up taking about a 6-month break from making videos. He then released the long-awaited finale to his Huahwi series. But then he took another 6-month break. When he came back, he released another series finale, this time for why other SG servers suck. Here, he gave his thoughts on why MCSG shut down the year before. Like he predicted all the way back in his video, MCSG's other game modes. MCSG was unable to make any other playable or fun game modes, so when servers like Hypixel and Badline exploded in popularity and had many different games to choose from, MCSG was sidelined and had to shut down. He did try to make some Bed Wars videos after the finale to his SG Servers Suck series. After August of 2017, he became very inactive on all social media. He will still occasionally upload a meme video unrelated to Minecraft on his channel. That has not happened since 2019. His Twitter has also been inactive since 2019, although from looking at his liked posts, it appears he logged back on to like a lot of posts about the LA Dodgers winning the World Series. Other than that, however, JustAHotDog has disappeared from the internet. There are many different takeaways we can take from JustAHotDog's content. One of the first things I noticed while revisiting his content is how unintentionally depressing yet nostalgic it is, especially his SG Servers Suck series. Looking at the series now, it is pretty sad knowing how the servers ended up. MCSG closed, Badline closed, ProMC closed, It's Jerry and Harry is still up but is pretty dead, same thing with Minecade, Nexus closed, Vidcraft merged with Arkham and they did not have many players. Most recently, the Hive announced that they were shutting down their Java Edition servers. The only 4 servers that are able to survive are Hypixel, the biggest server, CubeCraft, the obligatory 1.16 server, Mineplex, a server which many people would consider dead but still has a diehard community, and MC Central, which survived for literally no reason. Maybe it is emblematic of the growing monopoly Hypixel has on Minecraft and how much control they have on the entirety of the Minecraft competitive scene. Or maybe we just grew up and wanted quality over quantity. Another thing I noticed while watching JustAHotDog's content in 2021 is how much drama there used to be in the Minecraft PvP community, and how small and insignificant it was. It seemed like every month, Justin was calling out a new server like ProMC and Badline and making fun of them, resulting in a beef with them. While at the time, the drama was pretty entertaining, it never progressed past the point of stealing maps from another server or getting false banned. Nowadays, it seems like everyone is too scared to get into drama and to make fun of other servers or YouTubers. However, if they did start to get into drama, it would probably mean the end of the world, as now PvP YouTubers are infinitely times more popular than they were in 2015. The 2 biggest Minecraft commentary channels now are probably Connor Pugs and Advisor. However, Connor Pugs deals with literally the biggest Minecraft channels on YouTube, while Advisor deals with serious accusations like pedophilia. Gone are the days where popular YouTubers were getting into petty arguments over map stealing or PvP skill. That's something I missed about 2016 Minecraft. One last thing I noticed while looking at the comment sections of JustAHotDog's videos is how many of the biggest PvP YouTubers today watched Justin's videos in 2015. What you're seeing on screen now is a montage of all the comments I could find of people I recognized. While most of them were just popular MCSG YouTubers at the time that have since quit like Justin, you should recognize a good bit of them if you have watched some Minecraft PvP. All the people I mentioned at the very beginning of the video were fans of Justin and commented on his videos. In fact, Technoblade, Tyler Funky, and C-Scoop had the top 3 most comments from anyone I could find. Some more people I noticed were iBearHD, Blue Computers, and Perp, who now go by Boof Delivery, Rob Latrello, and Kratzy. Yoitz Glode and Joko were also fans as well. Since JustAHotDog made a lot of videos on Huahwi, a lot of the key members were fans of him, including Private Fearless, Poke, Strubber, and the previously mentioned Huahwi and HamB. Some other popular PvP YouTubers I found that were fans of Justin were TimeDio, Bidsol, Illumina, Mezoid, and OHDM. There are a few miscellaneous channels I found like Rebel Guy, who is one of the most popular Mineplex players, Beacon Cream, who is a very popular Roblox channel from Indonesia, and Denoise, who is Offline TV's cameraman and editor. However, the most shocking discovery I found was how many non-Minecraft YouTubers commented under Justin's videos. Chubbs, JoJo Spotlight, Scripe, Moliminus, Kanaladar, Gamemodes, and TO2K were all YouTubers I found that are fans of Justin, despite, to my knowledge, never being associated with the Minecraft PvP community. After hearing all this, you might be confused as to why I'm spending so much time on this aspect. Yeah, it is cool that I found a lot of verified comments under a YouTube video. So what? Well, JustAHotDog only has 24,000 subscribers, and I believe he peaked at 30,000. Despite his rather small following, he has still managed to influence some of the biggest and best content creators of this generation. You can see aspects of Justin's humor and editing style in content by C-Scoop, Technoblade, Spifey, Boys That Stream, and way more. It's interesting to think about where Justin would have ended up if he hadn't quit. Would he become a CSGO YouTuber like C-Scoop? Would he have done the Technoblade route and become a SMP and occasional Skyblock player who dominates tournaments? Would he be like Wisp, Spifey, or Existorio and make kinda cringy Minecraft challenge videos? Maybe he would have just stuck with SG and commentary videos, as that is what he liked to make. We might never know the answer to this question, as I find it unlikely he will ever return. However, even though JustAHotDog may be gone for good, his impact on the community is still there even to this day. Nowadays, the Minecraft community is as big as it's ever been. The two biggest Minecraft YouTubers are easily Technoblade and Dream. They have their roots in being leaderboards players for Hypixel and MCPvP respectively. Dozens of other popular Minecraft YouTubers also came from humble PvP beginnings. TomUnit, Tapel, Tubbo, Existorio, Wisp, Skeppy, Spifey. Most of these massive influencers I remember as just teenagers in their room, still trying to get good clips in a Hypixel, Battleline, or MCSG to post to their YouTube channel of about 10,000 subscribers. Despite the recent massive successes of the Minecraft competitive community, I think I still prefer how it was back in 2016. Minecraft PvP used to be a small underground community with a bunch of kids playing for the sole reason of fun and trying to improve at the game. Most weren't trying to make it on YouTube for fame or for clout, they were just trying to show the world their skill at the game. Among many of the kids tryhard in Minecraft, JustAHotDog was certainly one of the best. Justin was one of the most important YouTubers for the Minecraft PvP community, as his comedic commentary on the state of PvP at the time brought something totally new to the table no one else was doing. There may never ever be another YouTuber like him, because even if you have not heard of Justin, there's a good chance that JustAHotDog is your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber.